Welcome back to the 6th episode of my Mongolian playthrough, where we're going absolutely bankrupt. I suppose one option that we have is we could just restore our economy the old-fashioned way. I'm sure that if we fire some advisors and go under our force limit a little bit, fire our mercenaries, that we would be able to improve our economy. This guy doesn't have any enemies. That's really unfortunate, because he's a good target to attack. One of these two, they don't really have any enemies that we can utilize. Oh! You're going the wrong way, my friend. Go this way. Okay, so these Jiangzhou rebels should walk into us here in the mountains, and we can win a defensive battle, I hope. And our -10 discipline is absolutely killing us, please for the love of God. Okay. Okay, let's start getting some money back. I could just fire all of our mercenaries, make money back that way. That might be the easier option. I'm not sure we're in the best state to be declaring war on people. It appears all of these all of these Chinese factions spawning really affected our economy in terms of trade. I made the observation that this was up to almost 10 ducats earlier in yuan, and it's about 60% of that now. So let's keep the game paused briefly and see if we can realistically defeat some of these guys. Attacking Ming himself is not an option as much as I would like to. Korea is not going to help us because he already helped us in an offensive war, so there's that. Qi, however you say their name, Qi, they may not be able to get access. He's only got 12,000. Aixai's got a really good general. We're at the same tech level. His forces are pretty formidable considering got Korchin as a vassal who has no forces at the moment. Could we handle him? I'm sure we could. We could fully annex this guy. That means we could take some of his money as well, but we would have to get this guy out of the war. That would not be too easy. Okay, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, so as much as it pains me, I think we're going to pay off our debts the old-fashioned way by just sitting here and having a good economy. 550 in debt, pretty brutal, but we're making money. So what we're going to do is essentially look out for we're not going to complete that mission any longer. We're going to look out for one of these nations, well, these nations fighting amongst themselves, and then that's when we will declare war. The good side of that, the plus side, is that we're not going to spend any monarch power on warring, and we can use it in peace, times of peace. That will benefit us a little bit. I think we will go ahead and just ally at least this guy. There was one other nation, him. He's friendly with us. Yeah, I'm going to ally him so that I'm not so intimidated by these Asians attacking us. We will fare well in an offensive battle. What the flip? Speaking of which... Why you do this, Japan? Why you do? Well, it looks like he's got a better navy than Korea. Oh, great. Well, I'm pretty glad I made this little ally here. I think that if we just defend the mainland, then we should be okay. He's probably going to end up taking this war goal, and he's going to have superior navy to us, most likely. Unless Korea can... Okay. Well, this got pretty interesting pretty fast. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Axi could end up attacking us as well. Okay, I think that we would just give the Japanese what they want. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, but I mean... we might just end up giving him the one province or something like that. If we can handle these Chinese, oh gosh. It would benefit us a lot to win these battles out here. I'm so poor. Tibet's got decent tech. Korea has more advanced tech. That's really good. If he can help us on the mainland. There's so many Chinese. Why you do this? So I suppose I'll improve relations with random Chinese nations at this point to hopefully avoid coalitions if we get a lot of aggressive expansion. Still suffering from that negative 10 discipline, which makes me want to cry. Korea's going on to the mainland with troops. That's probably the worst thing he could possibly do. This guy's going straight for the war goal. Of course, we do not have that many forts, and by that many we have one fort, our capital. So we're in a pretty bad spot here. Okay, I can tick up. So we officially have better tech than they do. I'm trying to decide whether we want to go further into debt. I think I'm going to fire these two advisors right now because we need as much money as possible. So if we win this battle here against the Jin, which would be difficult, we have to separate piece of Wu. We could vassal him. That would be one nice big vassal here. Or we could fully annex him, or we could just take some land. At the moment, Shun is sitting on his capital. That should bode well for us, I think, as long as he can siege it up. It is a mountain province, so we might luck out and just have him sit here and take the capital. Speaking of which, they are going for our capital. And they're also hunting our troops, and they're going to successfully reach our troops. This is going pretty poorly. Looks like we're losing both battles at this rate. Korea's insists on going onto the mainland. Oh my gosh. Damn it, Korea. I can hire that discipline advisor, but he's very expensive. Korea sieging forts. At any point I could just commit to going into debt and fighting this to the best capacity that I can. The biggest concern that I have is this discipline. It's so brutal. It's so brutal. It looks like this guy's basically hunting my stacks in Korea. We might have a little bit of rebel defense force spawning in this Yurin region. I'm really concerned about him beating us to sieging this capital. Okay, we have to deal with that. It's just got to be done. We're so far in debt, boys. It's a horde life. It's a horde life. All of it. So I'm going to accumulate as many forces as I can, as quick as I can over here, and we're going to go ahead and deal with that on our capital. That is Jin himself, so hopefully his morale is decreased a little bit. If we take that manpower is nice there. If we actually take his capital, that's also going to be nice for us. And if we're lucky, we can just go ahead and peace him out at that point. Our discipline is garbage, but as a horde we get an advantage for being in our own terrain. And if he doesn't ninja this very quickly, let's hope he doesn't, we should outnumber him as well. Oh gosh. Perhaps I should have done this a little bit sooner. Those Uran nationalists, that's fine. Very well placed. Okay, we have approximately 22,000. Surely that can handle this. 13,000, I hope so. Yes, fight amongst yourself, you fools. And the jerk manages to take it. Brutal. That's quite upsetting. Let's hope we can reacquire our capital quickly. Garrison's quite small there. Try reacquire the war goal as well. That should help. This is probably the least decisive and most difficult war that we've engaged in so far, or these two wars. According to this, we are winning, so that's very good. According to the war scores. Korea did appear to make some progress down here, but it looks like he's been all but entirely eradicated his forces. That's not good. Got to keep an eye on their reinforcements, aiming our capital before we can take it back. Nice stack wipe there. Excellent. So the war leader is suffering. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and try to siege up all of his provinces. If I can go ahead and take that fort, which is not being funded, we might be able to separate piece this nation just like that. Okay, we'll repay that loan. Reduce our inflation a little bit. Oh no. I changed my mind. It's more important for us to protect our capital because our war exhaustion is going to go through the roof. I want to go for that unfunded fort. I think this one little stack might be enough if we're lucky to siege that up. And we might be able to separate piece him. He governs that 11,000 over there. Okay, this gets until the end of the game. -4 unrest and autonomy, so... Oh, it gets it either way. It gets it either way. Okay, brilliant. So this gives us 10 karma at the cost of 50 military power. God damn it. Okay. Whew. We lost that negative discipline. Or, in a sense, we just gained a lot of discipline there, in a sense, so totally worth. Now this guy is low enthusiasm. Let's just go ahead and get some more war score here, and we can go ahead and piece them out at that point. So that's one war won. Just about ready to separate peace. Okay. Nice. Give me your money, fool. Oh, so badly we need money, man. This guy's low enthusiasm, 36 war score, not bad. Not bad. We should be able to take a little bit of land. So that's one war handled. Now it's just the Japanese. It costs Diplo. Not much money at all. Brutal. I think we need to take all their money at this point, so we're just going to take the one province. Brutal. We should probably be content with our survival, though. That was really rough, and we're not out of the woods yet. The war reparations is going to help us in the long run. So according to the numbers, it's pretty even, but we're slightly further ahead. Now, we also had better tech than Japan. That's still the case. We're no longer suffering. Yes, we are. We're suffering from that negative 10 discipline. I think that's because we took a province. If we can win some battles on him, that should ruin his enthusiasm, hopefully, and then we can peace out. He just took the war goal back. It's going to be important for us to defend the war goal. And unfortunately, it looks like he will re-siege this at this rate, and he's got pretty good war score, unfortunately. I hope our allies come help us. Looks like Shin is coming. The length of war is being quite a long war. So we're getting nearer and nearer. This nation, who is that? Which one is it? Him. Good, his tech is not at 6 either. So Korea and ourselves have better tech. There are a lot of mountains around here, so we have to be careful. Well, this was an interesting episode where we spent most of our time just trying to survive. I'm going to go ahead and commit here. It's an offensive engagement, but his general is bad. We outnumber him, and his allies are preoccupied. Excellent. That's pretty satisfying. One issue is we have no navy of ourselves, so if he was very clever, he could basically prevent us from obtaining the war goal, but I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. At least I hope. So this should be yet another successful war. I don't think, unfortunately, we're not actually going to benefit anything from this war, apart from some money, if we are lucky. Our war exhaustion is very high, which is not good for our country because we are not all that stable. Nice, a large war has broken out here, so we might have an opportunity to expand, to take advantage of that and expand. I just realized, oh gosh, I just realized we're Yes, engaging. I didn't exactly mean to do that. With our little 1k duder. You can do it, Mongolian. Show them your Mongolian might. Got him. As poor as we are, 800 ducats in debt, we pretty much have no choice apart from continuing to go to war here. So I think we are going to go ahead and attack Hyexai, but he is fighting other wars. So it's going to be us versus this nation and Hyexai and Korchin. I'm pretty confident we can do that. We'll eradicate Hyexai completely, and we will take as much money as we can. With that being said, let's go ahead and reduce our war exhaustion, because quite frankly, we're not going to be at peace for quite some time here. So, unfortunately we took the war goal back, but he took the fort back. That's what I suspected, but it was enough. It was enough to survive. That was pretty rough, man. Pretty rough. And we're going to keep perpetuating warfare now in order to pay off our debt. But I'm feeling pretty confident. Man, that was really clutch decision. Allying Shin there right as we were attacked by two nations. That could have been different if I had not have done that. I hope you guys enjoyed. We survived, and we're going to continue expanding in the next episode. Thanks for watching.